mine. I gotta get mine. I gotta get mine. Hey, let me elaborate. Y'all niggas trying fake. I've been out here getting cake. It been a process to get my money straight. I remember them broke days when I ain't thought they could control. I just kept that hammer, homie, nigga, knock out your soul. If you ain't got my money on time, you better cash out. If you do that bad business, homie, don't even give me that. I've been staying out the way cause I ain't doing no dead time. Cause I ain't got time for you, little homie, I'm getting mine. Coolest nigga in the world, but don't try to test me. I won't never lead you astray, that's why the Lord bless me. I need no attention, I just keep the extension. I was me against the world, so I'm feeling like Pop. Chasing all his hundreds like I'm Zeke, but I'm from the block. Monetize the flow, just follow the formula. If you ain't trying to get that bread, then I'm ignoring ya. I'm looking for a way out, cause I'm trying to go global. These niggas ain't on they hustle, they ain't even mobile. These niggas ain't no soldier, that's what a nigga told ya. Elias Cash, nigga ain't nothing free. So you know how it is when you be coming to DC. Hey, ain't nothing free, so I gotta get mine. I gotta get mine. I gotta get. Ain't nothing free, so I gotta get mine. I gotta get mine. I gotta get.
I'm the realest in the D.O.B. Let me elaborate. Fuck your bitch.
Salute, brothers. It's been a long day. It's probably wind up being a longer night. But forgive me for coming on later than I expected, but I had to make room. My big brother, Mike Reed, and Learn a Trade, they'd be done with their show. You know, gotta support, play my part. But yeah, the title of this one is called I Ain't Got No Strings on It. It's an old story, very old story. The character in it is made out of wood, right? They were artificially created and then given life. And that character in that story, which was a book, decided that he wasn't going to have no strings attached. Now, I completely get that. I understand that part. That character was naive. He was young, didn't know shit. So whatever he told them, that's what they believed. He believed, or maybe I should say it believed, was real. Y'all know the story I'm talking about? Every time it would lie, his nose would broke. Yeah, yeah. Well, in a nutshell, that character had a bunch of strings attached to him that would control him. And that character was used to being controlled by those strings. And the moment that character got free, that character recognized, ain't no strings on me. I know y'all probably like, where the hell are you going with this? Now, when I first came with the concept of this idea, there was a lot more fire behind it, but I was like, nah, I need to tell us more. Well, that character's father's name or creator's name was Geppetto, and Geppetto spent his time lying to that character to make them feel better. Instead of giving them the harsh truth and reality of what reality really is, Geppetto was babying them. Now, some of y'all might be like, well, I can understand why. But that's not typically what men do. We give you the real. We don't feel the need to comfort you, baby. We may not give you the harshness, but we're gonna tell you the truth. How does that story relate to uh, too many men today? Well, that character of Geppetto is being played by Yo Mama. That's the harsh truth. She has pulled your string, controlled you, manipulated you, made you go left when you were supposed to go right. And the craziest part is, once you cut your strings from her, and you no longer are attached, slowly but surely those strings get reattached by your bitch. That's it. By your bitch. Yeah. The controls get handed over. Straight up. Now, most men I recognize what I'm saying. Like, nah, ain't no strings on me. If your bitch walk in the house right now and say so and so slap the shit out of her, your first reaction is to get up and go handle that, right? Before you stop and ask the question why. If your bitch came in the house hollering and screaming bloody murder, crying, tears streaming snot, eyes swelled up, right goddamn now, from being outside, screaming bloody fucking murder, your first reaction is gonna be defend this bitch without stopping to think, well, what did you do for this person to slap shit out you? Now, as men, we protect and we defend, but oftentimes that ferociousness gets used against us. I had a whole situation where I had to go offline for a hot little second to take care of something because I had to bring somebody back to reality. The reality of it is, ain't no motherfucking strings on me, and I fucking mean it. I can't be manipulated by a bitch. You know why? Because I don't care enough about a bitch to be manipulated. Now, if I hate to say it, but just call it what it is. If my wife walk in screaming bloody murder because somebody done slapped the dog shit out of her, my first question is gonna be, well, what the fuck could you do? Because bitch, I know you. Why did this person want to put hands and or feet on you? How did this whole outcome come about? What was your role? Those strings get passed from your mama to your bitch, and they know this. That's because too many men are easily manipulated. If you allow a bitch to manipulate you and your emotions, she will never respect you. Because that bitch is already looking at herself as though she ain't shit. And if she ain't shit, then she can control you. Then what the fuck that make you in her mind? But in that story, that young wooden creature had to go out into the world and see how harsh it was and see the realities of life and what it really was once he got his strings cut. Right? Geppetto was trying to shield him from all of that. I always thought his character was kind of weird, like, you know, kind of rambunctious to me. Anyway, make a long story short, once you have the ability to have full autonomy and you can those strings are cut, you don't ever put the controller back in the hands of no bitch. It took you forever just to fucking grow up and become a goddamn fully functioning man, son. I don't care how good that bitch pussy is or how good she cook. You don't ever put them controls back in the hands of a bitch. Never. Now, there used to be a point in time where a woman would not send her man out on a deli mission. because she actually loved him and cared for him. Them days are far, far fucking gone. These hoes will send you out there to crash out through proxy violence, use you as a weapon. Their attack dog. Ooh, let you off that leash and off you go. Pew! Not having the full breadth acknowledgement of the information that you need to really make a rational decision. Now, if more men stop and ask that question, well, bitch, what did you do? What was your role in this? And they got a real answer. More of them would be alive today. My personal opinion. Now, naturally, us as men, we give each other our space and our respect because we know what we can do. But then turn right back around and let a bitch control you. Make no sense, bro. How is a bitch controlling you? Helped your life, enhanced your life. Just you, without her benefit. Mm. Typically, whenever a bitch does anything, it's always a benefit in it for her. Somehow, some way, some shape, form, or fashion. A Western bitch, especially. Now, I ain't the smartest man in the world, but once Pinocchio got them strings cut, he should have kept it pushing. And he did, but he had to become a puppet one more time, one more game. And once he lost his freedom and mobility, his autonomy, he had a little tear roll down his cheek. Oh, the thing you wanted and desired so much was his freedom. Then he got it. Then he got it taken away. But then, in the end, like every Disney story goes, he got it back again. This ain't no Disney fucking movie. You may get it back, or you may not. From loss of life, excuse me, there's another phone going on. So you may get it back, you may not. Problem is, oftentimes what it happens is the loss of life. That's the issue. This motherfucker, hold up. All right, back. Always a technical fucking issue. Anyway, you gentlemen, please take into consideration because I know y'all don't catch this one like that. Once some strings is cut, you keep them strings the fuck up off you completely. It's over. You run your shit. Never hand that control over to a bitch because it ain't never gonna work. Let's see comments. What up, Saul? Salute, brother. Anyway, just my thoughts. Quick little something that I wanted to go ahead and throw out there for you. As I sit back and the older I get, the more I experience, the more I am looking and comparing the bullshit fantasy they sold us, plus in comparison to what reality is, plus my own experiences, my own anecdotal experiences, and what I've learned watching other people. That story I told of a bitch coming in the house hollering, screaming bloody murder. Well, I've seen it like this. Had an associate of mine that reacted poorly instead of using his head as a man, knowing that this bitch is argumentative, knowing this bitch is on some ghetto shit, knowing that this bitch is quick to talk shit to anybody. Well, she got socked out because she couldn't control her fucking mouth. And the dude that socked her out, I'm not saying he was right, but she threatened his life, she threatened his kids, all that shit. And finally, when old boy said fuck it, and he put paws on the broad, she went to go get her pit bull. Well, that pit bull got put down. That's the harsh fucking reality of it. Don't you let nobody put no strings on you. Don't you let nobody put no motherfucking strings on you. No, today we call it a battery get back. But even though it's common knowledge, it still happens. Look at the dude whose daughters got him deleted. How many times we gonna see this shit? I don't know, but maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm just thinking too deep into something that ain't real. You know what I mean? I'm just sitting here on breathing up all this free air and shit, walking around with my Liberty Society on God's green earth, making money. Maybe I don't know shit. Or maybe I do. Who the fuck knows? One thing I do know is once them strings get cut, they stay cut. Pinocchio had to lose his Liberty Society to appreciate it again. Get hung up in the corner in some dusty ass closet for a little while. Don't let that be you, Joe. Anywho, I'm gonna go get up off here and support my other brothers. See what they got going on. Uh, another night, grinding through the week, bro. It's what we do. Y'all have a good one. Oh shit, quiet storm. Salute to you, brother. But yeah, y'all bros be easy. Y'all have a good one. And I'll holler at y'all. Peace.